What's going on, guys? Chris here with another Firearms video today. As you can tell by the title, we're going over the Smith & Wesson M&P9 2.0 Compact. It's quite a mouthful, but there's a lot of bang for your buck in this pistol, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright guys, so the first thing that you're going to notice when you pick one of these guns up is the aggressive stippling on the grip. This is going to be extremely different than the first generation of M&Ps in that this is going to be a lot more aggressive. If you can see on the camera there, it's super stippled. The advantage to that is you can get a positive purchase on the gun. When I'm firing this, I don't find that my grip is slipping in any of the slightest ways, which is really nice for a defensive handgun. You definitely want to be able to get, as 100% as a positive contact on the gun that you can get, and this stippling definitely gives that to you. Some of the cons, obviously, is that this can mess up clothing a little bit. I do wear this concealed on a daily basis, and I didn't find that over the course of that I've been carrying this, has been maybe 6 or 7 months now, I haven't found that this has been fraying the clothing, like the t-shirts that I wear over the gun, which is nice. But however, I do also wear this gun for work. I work at a firing range / gun store, and I wear this in this tier 1 concealed holster. And I'll wear this appendix with my shirt tucked behind it. So this grip is kind of pushed right up against the shirt. And I did find that it's kind of fraying that area behind the gun, which isn't horrible. Like I said, it's going to be one of the cons of the grip, but that's going to be up to you whether to decide this is going to be something that you want to deal with or not. Like I said, not horrible. I think the advantages weigh out the disadvantages there. Another thing that's really nice about the Smith, the grip angle, it's going to be a little bit more straight up and down as opposed to like a Glock 19. I used to carry a Glock 19 for a long time. Didn't really do anything wrong to me, never had any problems with it. It's just I got kind of bored with the setup. I shot the full-size M&P9, the 5-inch that you see right here, and I shot that phenomenally, probably because it's a 5-inch gun, but it felt a little more natural. I liked it a lot, so I went and picked up the compact, and I shoot this better than I shoot my Glock. For whatever reason, maybe I just prefer the trigger a little more. We can talk about the trigger as well. A lot of people don't like this hinged trigger setup right here. I don't really find that I have too much of a problem with it. It feels just fine to me. The stock trigger is, it's okay. There's better on the market, but it's definitely not bad. So there's your take up, there's the wall, and there's the brake. So it's a clean brake, reset, about right there. And the brake again. So not too bad of a trigger for a carry gun. I believe it's pulling right around 5 or 6 pounds. I like it a lot. I can shoot it decently fast. No real complaints about the trigger there. So let's talk about sights really quick. So typical 3-dot sights. They are going to be metal right out of the box, which is super nice. Like I said, typical 3-dot sights that we all know and love. No real complaints there. I don't mind them at all. They're accurate right out of the box. Like I said, no complaints. Nothing super crazy, just like I said, typical 3-dot white sights. So something nice about the 2.0 over the first generation of MPs, some shooters were finding that with the weapon mounted light that they were getting some like flexing or torquing of that lower frame on the first generation. So what Smith & Wesson went ahead and did was add a metal insert in the frame, and they got these little cutouts that you could see that how it's done, which is said to decrease the flexing and the torque of the handgun. I haven't ran the gun hard enough to experience any of that torquing issues. I haven't shot the first generation, so I really can't speak on if that's truly an advantage or not. But it's a nice feature to have. I guess it's better to have it than to not have it. Alright, let's go and talk about the slide now. So I'm not sure exactly what type of finish it is. However, it's pretty durable. I shoot this gun probably most often than any of my other handguns, and you can see out of the hundreds of times that I've holstered this and reholstered this, there's no like real wear on the slide or even on the frame really. So it's holding up well. I've had maybe 12 or 1300 rounds to this gun, so the gun's holding up well. On the rear we got some serrations here for racking the gun from the rear. They're pretty bitey, it's nice. Up the front we got serrations as well. See if you can pick them up on the camera. I don't find that they're completely useful because they sit in a position where the slide is kind of milled out to where you got this little ridge right here. So the serrations sit right below that ridge. So when you go to use those serrations, you don't get the greatest bite on them, but they're still functional. They're there. Could they be better? Yes, they could be better. But it's definitely a nice feature to have. A lot of guns don't have front slide serrations. So as far as magazines, this does come with 2 of these 15 rounders. The gun will also ship with these little magazine adapter things, and that's just so if you have the 17 round Smith & Wesson mags, you could slide this little piece over the magazine like so. And now you can use the full-size M&P magazines just like that. Alright guys, that pretty much wraps it up for my review. Just the way I'm running it, it's a stock gun inside and out, and the only difference is I'm running the Enforce APL Compact. I like running a weapon-mounted light on my carry pistols just because I like the philosophy behind it. Doesn't take up too much space, doesn't make it too uncomfortable to carry, so why not? It looks nice on the gun as well. Good thing to have. Like I said, I do run in this Tier 1 concealed holster. Maybe 70% of the time, and then 100% of the time I'm running this like on my non-work days. I'm running this in either jeans, shorts, and a t-shirt, sometimes a hoodie. Conceals great. I can't remember exactly what this is called, but this is the Tier 1 concealed holster. I believe it's the Axis or the Aegis, one of the two. So like I said guys, that's about it. If you guys enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. This was my first review, so kind of bear with me on the quality. Kind of new to YouTube. I had a channel in the past, but it wasn't the same type of content. So like I said guys, if you enjoyed it, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. That'll help me out a little bit. And next review will probably be on this 5-inch version. Super similar to the compact, but we'll see how that goes. Alright guys, you guys have a good one. Stay safe.